I'll never forget when I first heard Black Dog by Led Zeppelin. I was in 6th grade, I was watching TV surprisingly, and radio had advertisements. And I just remember hearing the riff, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, and then I see the Led Zeppelin falling down, and then flash away to another song. I didn't even know what a riff was when I was in 6th grade. Luckily, my cousin had a little portable CD player in his closet, and it had Led Zeppelin 4 in there, so I would sneak it, listen to Black Dog all the time. Just totally amazed me. Well, 20 years later, here I am, doing lots of recording, mixing, and mastering. And normally you would think, hey, it's a rock band, you know, they bring in their guitar amps, crank everything up to 11, mic it up, play, record it, end of story. But surprisingly, from what I've read, is that Black Dog was not recorded that way. They took the guitar, he had a Gibson, I think, and they plugged it straight into the soundboard. And with a little bit of audio trickery and some good old know-how, they got this really unique, yet really fat rock sound. So I thought I'd give it a try, do the same thing they did. Let's check it out.
Hey, mama said the way you move, gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove. I way you shake that thing, gonna make you burn, gonna make you stay. Hey, baby, when you walk that way, watch honey drip, can't keep away.
I left in the vocal bite just for a frame of reference, but the rest of the music is me. I added the crappy drum programming and the DI bass. But the focus really was the guitar recording technique. And at the end of the day, I was pretty happy with it. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I wasn't 100% close to what they did. But I think I was about 80% there. And also, I haven't done any post-mixing, haven't EQ'd and reverbed and compressed and all kinds of other things. This is just my initial recording technique. I have one compressor here on my bus just to glue things together, but that's it. So if you're interested in what I did, I'm going to share the rest with you. If not, then God bless you and see you on your way. According to some articles I read, they got the distortion on the guitar by running it into a mic preamp of a soundboard. Now I don't have a soundboard with me, so I set up a 610B channel strip by Universal Audio, which mimics an actual preamp. And from what I understand, the gain knob at the top and the large level knob towards the bottom have some saturation and distortion characteristics when you turn them up. So I maxed them both out and got a pretty nice distorted sound. I added a little bit of low end and a little bit of top. Now, if we look at our output knob at the bottom, the small one, that is only responsible for the final output volume level. It does not add any distortion or saturation as far as I know. Of course, if you go over 0 dB, you're going to get digital clipping, which is not what I'm going for. I'm trying to emulate the actual process they used. So after getting this nice distorted sound from the preamp, I ran it into two 1176s back to back. Now these I think are closest to what they had available. I'm using the Blue Stripe model. I have very fast attacks. I had a fast release on the first one. I meant to go slower, so might have been a slip of the mouse. Had a pretty medium release on the second one. I slammed the ratios at 20. I didn't feel like going all buttons. I just thought 20 would be fine. Now I had my inputs set so that my gain reduction was slammed as well. So I was getting a good 20 dB gain reduction on both. The most apparent effect you can hear is when I'm playing the really long chords and they're being held out. You can really hear the sustain on those. Honestly, I didn't like the tone very much from this. I thought it sucked out a lot of the top. Again, I don't know exactly what kind of settings they had. Obviously, I don't have the same gear, and I haven't done any post production to the signal. So I'm just kind of working off of what I've read in the articles. They got the distortion from the mic preamp and then ran it into two 1176s back to back. So this is the sound that I got. So that was a single guitar tracking. Also in the article I read was that they triple tracked all the guitars. So what I did was put one guitar dead center, and then I recorded 2 more times and panned them hard left and hard right. And here's what I got. So here's my final project with triple track guitars, crappy drum programming, and DI bass. There is no limiter at the end, just some compression. And one last time with the vocal bite for frame of reference. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them and I will get to you. Thank you.
Hey, hey, mama said the way you move gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove.